Hey friends, some of you were requesting for a cryptocurrency update, so here it is. If you didn't catch my previous video, I had some funds stuck inside Coinbase, and right now with the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum really low, a lot of people are curious, like, what am I doing, right? So as of right now, I think Bitcoin is around 32,000 or 31,000. Ethereum is around 1880. And to give you an update, my Coinbase account, I was able to withdraw some of the money. However, the Ethereum that I bought in there is still frozen. I've contacted customer support many times, and I've just gotten automated messages asking me to verifying, which I did. I even have the verification complete email. It even told me, we're giving you $5 in Bitcoin, but it's still not allowing me to buy or sell or withdraw my current cryptocurrency in there. And I think that's totally okay. I was able to withdraw the cash at least. I'm not too worried because I'm still bullish on cryptocurrency overall. However, looking at the current state of the market, I'm sure many people are scared. I can see it on Twitter, I can see it in the comments, I can see it all over the news. There's a lot of FUD. I can see it in the comments and people messaging me, just wondering, well, what am I going to do? So I actually wanted to let you guys know that even though the market is down so much, I actually made money during this time, and I wanted to share with you some of the things I did, and maybe you can take it as another option, right? So like I said before, I'm definitely holding onto my cryptocurrency, and I've been buying more, and I plan to buy more because nothing has really changed since the first time I wanted to buy into cryptocurrency, right? If you look at the fundamentals, if you look at the future of Bitcoin or Ethereum or whichever cryptocurrency that you're looking at, if nothing's changed, then your outlook on your holdings shouldn't change either. There's no reason to sell based on price. Now, if you want to book profits, or you think, okay, maybe something's changed, I don't believe in the same future I did before, then I think that's totally okay to sell. But definitely don't panic sell just because prices are going lower, right? This should be like a sale for you to get more. So I mentioned I actually made money even though the cryptocurrency market is dipping really low, right? What I did was I actually bought some NFTs that I really believed in. The ones that I bought is VeeFriends by Gary Vee. I'm not saying go out there and buy NFTs. However, there are different things you can do with your cryptocurrency to kind of take advantage of the dip in price. Because if you don't know what NFTs are, they are pretty much just digital assets. So let's say I had a piece of painting on the wall, right? That can be bought and sold. However, for NFTs, you can buy and sell that online. Yes, some people think it might just be a piece of picture, but it can't really, by the code of cryptocurrency, if you believe in it as a whole, it can't be duplicated. So if it says you own it, you own it. And you can trade and sell these NFTs, and it can be a store of value, especially if there is some sort of a smart contract tied underneath. The reason that I bought into VeeFriends, for a couple reasons. One, I really love the creator, Gary Vee. He's the one that really got me into making videos, documenting my life, and I originally bought it just because I wanted to support him, and then afterwards I realized, oh, he's actually doing something big with this, and I see a bright future, so I bought more. It started with full support, complete, blind support, and to give back to him. And then it became oh, this could be an investment. And so these NFTs are a little bit different than other ones because there's actually a benefit to owning it. So on top of owning the NFT itself, each one of these VeeFriends is a 3-year ticket to a conference that Gary Vee is holding. So at the bare minimum, even if these NFTs or the whole market crashes or whatever, right? These NFTs will still guarantee me 3 tickets to 3 conferences. So at least there's a minimum value to it. However, because these NFTs are collectible, there's like rarity plays, and then he's planning to, well, he's already doing it for each character. He's making an intellectual property for it. Like there will be comics, there'll be movies made out of these characters, there'll be games, apps, and different ventures that he's going to go into. So there's a lot of potential that I see with VFriends. Of course, make your own decisions, do your own research, but it's something that I believe in it. And so when I was seeing the prices of ETH drop, I didn't really want to get out of cryptocurrency because I still believe in it as a whole. I still believe that I'm bullish on it, and the same thoughts that I had beforehand. However, I thought, okay, well, this is an NFT project that I believe in, and I believe it's it's increasing in value, and it's bought and sold in Ethereum. So if I buy this NFT, even if Ethereum goes down, I still have the benefits of the conference, or for example, some of the other tokens, they have other benefits like having a meeting with Gary, which can be consulting or however you want to do it, and that has a value to it. So it's got a value tied to it. And by doing so, I'm able to kind of protect the value of my Ethereum. And let's say these NFTs go up in value, which they did, and it's why I'm making, well, paper money. Just like even if Ethereum and Bitcoin prices are down, you're just at a paper loss, right? So I'm making paper money, and it's working out. Of course, I still have some more Ethereum, especially the ones that are stuck and frozen, and I've been buying more, and I plan to buy some Bitcoin as well. So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. If you are currently holding on to some cryptocurrencies, I definitely recommend you to not panic. Think about why you bought it in the first place, and think about where you see your cryptocurrency going in the future. This, in my opinion, is just a temporary dip, right? We had a way all-time high of 60,000 for Bitcoin and 4,400 for Ethereum, and it just went way too high, way too fast, right? So of course it needs a correction, because if you just compare the prices we're at right now, which people are freaking out about, it's still higher than January, right? It's still higher by a lot. It's just scary for people that bought in at the top. But if you look at it as an overall aspect, then it's still like in a positive sense, right? Of course, right now it seems to be going lower and lower. But the thing that I learned from stocks is these prices will continue to go low until everybody, like a lot of people, start losing faith, right? Right now, I still feel a lot of people are saying buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, which I love doing. However, when so many people believe that it's just going to bounce right up, then usually there's a good chance that it will go a little bit or a lot lower really quick, and then it flushes most people out, and that is when you get the spike up, because there are big players at hand that want to accumulate a lot of cryptocurrency. They have hundreds of millions to billions of dollars, and they want to get it at a cheap price. So they're going to want to keep pumping out bad news to get you nervous, to get you to sell what you bought at a loss so they can pick it up for the cheap, right? And if you are still holding on, then they can't get the price target that they want. So there's just all this bad news constantly about China banning Bitcoin, or just all over the news you see people giving up on Bitcoin, which is just throwing more fear around. However, I think we're just at the border. If we do begin to see more like a huge dip, I think that is when we will see that really fast recovery. But as people are still on the edge of, I think is still a sale, then we might be stuck here for a little while. Of course, there is a chance that everything will just go back up like as same speed it came down, right? But be prepared for everything, and just know that if you own, let's say, 1 Bitcoin, even if you bought it at January, you bought it now, you still own 1 Bitcoin, right? Or 1 Ethereum or 0.5 or whatever it is. None of that has changed, just the value that people are willing to pay for it right now. And if you believe that Bitcoin was going to go to 100,000 or Ethereum is going to go to 10,000, then it doesn't matter, because in your mind it should still go there, right? It's just what happens along the journey. I definitely wouldn't recommend trying to time the market by, like, if you're at a loss and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna sell and then buy a little bit cheaper, because if it goes up while you're trying to do that, then you just have to buy it at a higher price, right? So if you are holding, then I think it's a smart idea to keep holding. Of course, it's up to your own judgment. And right now, I'm planning to buy more. That's my plan. And I see a bright future. So hang on there, everybody. I think this is just temporarily. I don't know for how long, but we got a bright outlook. Good luck, everyone. Invest safely. And this is my update. Yeah, be sure to check out some NFT projects, but be warned that probably 98% of them are going to fail. Yes, like, that sounds terrible, but it's something you have to take into consideration, because you may, once you start like getting into it, you'll realize a lot of people are making a lot of money in it, and it's really easy to just have a fear of missing out and just want to buy in right away just so you can get some of the gains. But you have to realize that a lot of these projects that seem really cool, they're not really in it for the long term, or they won't survive long term. It's kind of like when the internet first came about, all these different websites were popping up, and then they were going IPO, and then a lot of them were just like raking a lot of money, and then the stocks would go crazy high, and people just wanted to keep buying because the prices just went like exponential and you're making tons of money. However, they were going up for like no real reason, right? So eventually most of them just disappeared, they crashed. But among those, we had the Amazon, we had the Facebook, and we had like companies that really like broke through, and they turned out to be amazing investments, right? So those are definitely in the NFT space. You just have to be careful. I would definitely look for projects that have a long-term scope, they have a strong community, and it's not just all hype. Like, they're actually, the creators are actually doing something to bring value to the community, and the community is very connected as a whole, because that's very important for these projects. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Good luck with everything. Love you all very much.